Up next, we have Big Red Machine, Renegade, featuring Taylor Swift, official music video. We are about to get into it. I have the lyrics pulled up to my side here, so that way I can help follow along, because the chat, we're recording this live, the chat said that might want to have the lyrics up for this one. So let's go ahead and check it out. Apparently, I just hit puberty, so let's do it.
I tapped on your window on your darkest night. The shape of you was jagged and weak. There was nowhere for me to stay, but I stayed anyway. And if I would have known how many pieces you had crumbled into, I might have let them lay. Are you really gonna talk about timing in times like these? And let all your damage me and carry your baggage up my street and make me your future history. It's time, you've come a long way. Open the blinds, let me see your face.
Okay, so right off the jump, the guitar, it sounds like either a Spanish fingerstyle guitar or a resonator guitar. I can't put my finger on it, but the drum beat, it's like confusing me because it's like it wants to do the like the your like to kind of give you some like energy, but it's like messing with your brain because it's only doing part of it and then it's like going in and out. Super like experimental, honestly. This is like one of the most experimental what am I looking for? Instrumentals. It's a really like experimental instrumental. That's why it was so hard to say that. Very experimental. Lyrics are saying like, I tapped on your window on your darkest night. The shape of you was jagged and weak. There was nowhere for me to stay, but I stayed anyway. And if I would have known how many pieces you had crumbled into, I might have let them lay. I tapped on your window on your darkest night. The shape of you was jagged and weak. Now I'm because at first I was thinking like, you know, it could be like a friend calling a friend or going to a friend's house whenever the friend was like really down or like depressed. Right? Like I tapped on your window on your darkest night. Like you were depressed, so I went up to your house and knocked on your window. You were jagged and weak. There was no more for me to sleep, but I stayed anyways, right? Like there's no room or whatever. Let's go ahead and go a little bit further with the lyrics, and then we'll try and piece stuff together one more time.
Are you really gonna talk about timing in times like these? Let all your damage me and carry your baggage up my street and make me your future history. It's time, you've come a long way. Open the blinds, let me see your face. You wouldn't be the first renegade to need somebody. Is it insensitive for me to say, get your shit together so I can love you? Is it really your anxiety that stops you from giving me everything? Or do you just not want to?
Oh, hold on, because those lines, is it insensitive for me to say, get your shit together so I can love you? Is it really your anxiety that stops you from giving me everything, or do you just not want to? I mean, face value. Wow. That's like I feel like that's one of those things where it's like, we were all thinking it. You just said it kind of things. Because like you would never just like say that, right? Like if you're in a relationship with somebody that you really love, you never be like, can you get your shit can you get your shit together so I can look like, you know, you're a little more delicate with it. And it's like, are you really like nervous? Are you really nervous to like give yourself, like give your all to me, or do you just not want to? Like just be honest with, you know, just be honest. Face value, like those are some fire lines. Also, who's the lower octave? It's the dude in the background. Sounds kind of like Justin Vernon. It's probably not, but it sounds like him. Speaking of which, Bon Iver just dropped a new album. I have not checked it out yet. I really want to. I have not yet though. Are you gonna talk about timing in times like these and let your damage me and carry your baggage up my street and make me your future history? Make me your future history. is crazy. That's like looking at a relationship like it's going to fail before it even starts. It is Justin Vernon. Yo, dead ass. When I heard that, I was like, ooh, sounds like Justin Vernon. I would know his voice anywhere. Most people know his falsetto, but dude's got a really good baritone voice, like low voice. Like when I reacted to Exile from the Folklore album, you guys are in the Patreon, so you've seen it. Like, dude, no amount of crying. Dude, he's got that like low voice that went really good with her. It just like goes with her because she's like higher and more soft, and he's like really bold and low. You wouldn't be the first renegade to need somebody. Off jump. I mean, I'm glad I had these lyrics up because, yeah, these lines like face value are like super like strong. You know what I mean? What's up, Sherry?
Giving me everything, or do you just not want to? I tapped on your window on your darkest night. The shape of you was jagged and weak. There was nowhere for me to stay, but I stayed anyway. You fire off missiles cause you hate yourself, but do you know you're demolishing me? And then you squeeze my hand as I'm about to leave. Are you really gonna talk about timing in times like these? Let all your damage me.
Wow.
Carry your baggage up my street. Pick me your future history. It's time. You've come a long way. Open the blinds, let me see your face. You wouldn't be the first renegade to need somebody. Is it insensitive for me to say, get your shit together so I can love you? Is it
Wait, is she? No, she's not talking about herself here, right? Is this like an internal dialogue or monologue? Maybe because if and let all your damage me? No, right? No. She's talking to somebody. It's just these like what she's writing about is like so like oof. You fire off missiles because you hate yourself, but do you know you're demolishing me? And then you squeeze my hand as I'm about to leave. Oh, it's definitely like a toxic relationship. Like, it's definite because I mean, because it's like when you're at the end stages of a relationship and it's just like not good, right? You're not good for each other at this point. You're kind of tearing each other down, but because of the history and because of it's hard to just be like, you're right, this isn't good, I'm just gonna leave. It's like, you're like torn, you know? It's like, do you stay and like hope that there's like a chance that like the candle will light, or do you just like, I guess just throw it away? Her ex struggled with depression issues for a while. They were together 6 years. Oh, okay. And it's like, I guess, yeah, because like, yeah, whoever's like struggling with depression, you know, you're always like saying like, you always want to be there for them. And in a relationship, when the partner's like struggling with depression, the other partner's like always there, and it's kind of like somewhat like their job to help, right, and to be there. But nobody ever really talks about like that amount of pressure that's put on that other person to be that, I guess, not scapegoat, but like, you know, like that end of it. It's like, yeah, it's hard on both sides. And I think that's why the lyrics stand out so much, because you always see about like the person that is struggling with depression and how you're trying to help them and their side, but you rarely ever see the person on the other side talk about how they feel about what's going on, you know, because it does affect both of you, especially if you're so intertwined. Like if you live together, you're married, all this stuff, like it affects both of your lives, you know. Damn.
so I can love you? Is it really your anxiety that stops you from giving me everything, or do you just not want to?
Oh, this instrumental section. Oh.
And if I would've known how sharp the pieces were you'd crumbled into, I might have let them lay.
Oh, that line just clicked. Oh my God, that line just clicked for me. That line just clicked for me. And if I would have known how sharp the pieces you crumbled into, I might have let them lay. She said that there. She also said, let me see. And if I would have known how many pieces you had crumbled into, I might have let them lay. That's saying, like, if I'd have known where you were prior to us, like, becoming a thing, I might have just not done it. Right? Like, if I'd have known you were, like, where you are, I might have just not gotten with you. Dude. Like, if I'd known you had all these, like, things going on, I might have just not even got involved. That's, like, heartbreaking. Because it's, like, imagine hearing that. And then, or even imagine having the courage to say that. Oh, my.
I might have let them lay. Are you really gonna talk about timing in times like these? Let all your damage me, and carry your baggage up my street, and make me your future history. It's time. You've come a long way. Open the blinds, let me see your face. You wouldn't be the first renegade to need somebody. To need somebody. To need somebody. To need somebody. To need
I love that ending. We had Justin Vernon in our left ear, pan to the left, doing like a counter melody to her doing the main melody on our right ear, opening it up. I bet you Justin Vernon helped produce this for sure. Maybe, I don't know how much he helped with the writing, but 100% he had to have helped produce this. This sounds like his production. Wow, dude. Round of applause. That was Big Red Machine, Renegade featuring Taylor Swift. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little confused in the beginning of what it was about, and even halfway through, it took like the latter half, or did I say that right? Is it latter? No, latter's first. The second half. It took to the second half to really kind of understand, as well as a little help from the chat, to kind of like understand where we were going. But yeah, like finding out, like, dude, she's talking about some heavy subjects here, stuff that I wouldn't even think about, let alone think about writing as a song. You know what I mean? Oh, latter is later. Oh, so I was right. The latter half, the later half of the song. Cool. Well, you can see the difference between my vernacular and hers, clearly. Yeah, it was very, it was like, kind of like looking at it. It's like you take a subject and then it's like looking at it from a different perspective, right? That you normally wouldn't. Like if you open up your blinds to your window and you see it's wet outside, you instantly go from the perspective of, oh, it rained, right? That's where you think. But like, there's another perspective. Say there's like kids who live next to you and they have like a sprinkler, right? And they were playing in the sprinkler, and that's why it's wet. It's just like looking at the a picture from a different perspective that like a lot of people don't look at. And like the fact that she had the mentality to do that and write about it, one, must have been heartbreaking to write. Like that must have been hard to write about. And two, to find the words to write about it is a whole nother monster. And then you put Justin Vernon on it. I mean, dude. I mean, bruh. Like, come on. I mean, bruh.